When masters get to work, perfection is simply a given. Sit back and enjoy the most satisfying video of workers doing their job perfectly. Imagine soaking yourself inside this giant crystal. With a design like this, would you believe it's actually just cast from epoxy resin? To achieve this perfect untying performance, the key lies in a clever knot at the very beginning. Baking on hot pebbles is a unique way to make traditional Iranian sangak bread. Pressing the tea and wrapping it in bamboo root paper helps Chinese tea ferment over time without spoiling, creating that the older the better value. To ensure uniformity, the handmade noodles are wrapped around 2 rods and then stretched out. It's not just the speed. Maintaining this level of precision at this pace is what's truly impressive. Do you know why matzah makers must work with extreme speed? Under halakha, the Jewish law, if it takes over 18 minutes from flour touching water to entering the oven, the dough is considered fermented and unfit for Passover. For large industrial roofs, using large screws with high-density spacing ensures excellent waterproofing and safety in extreme conditions. Wrapping with spun sugar creates a beautiful look while adding a superior crunch to the candy coating. Do you play pickleball? You should replace your overgrip regularly, as it loses its tackiness and sweat absorption over time. The familiar soap bubble is scaled up to an epic size and quantity under the wizardry of an expert. Smooth and springy, these fish balls bring a subtle sweetness and bouncy bite to any hot pot. They're mostly made of white fish kneaded with spices and a bit of tapioca starch. It looks like noodle making, but this is actually how dragon beard candy is crafted from a block of maltose. The name comes from its fine strands, which look just like a dragon's beard. Can you see how this bartender performed such a flawless magic trick? Let us know the answer. Yes, you saw that right. It really is an eraser. Its high friction makes separating the pages so much easier. When roti hits high heat, internal steam creates pressure and makes it puff up. That's how you know it's evenly cooked from the inside out. Not the recommended finishing technique, but his handling skills are undeniable. It's a dangerous mission to dive and manually scrape off barnacles, but they do it regardless to maintain the ship's performance. Let WowTech show you a trick to cut kimbap like a pro. Grease your blade with sesame oil and use a gentle sawing motion. The tool they're using is called a swing basket, used to scoop out thick, heavy mud and prepare the land for cultivation. Cricket bats are unique. Crafted from willow, their flat blades can withstand high-speed impacts without breaking. When hand speed reaches its speed limit, upgrading your tools is the best way to boost efficiency. In India, the color and number of bangles usually indicate a woman's marriage status. Green in particular represents luck and fertility. Behind the scenes of million-view videos? No CGI needed, only a mattress and some incredible coordination between team members. Pressing out excess water from the latex helps limit degradation, which leads to reduced rubber quality over time. Working at height and moving like a parkour artist? It's complete eye-pleasing, but staying properly protected is next level cool. For a perfect ceiling finish, workers must skillfully fill in the holes left behind during construction. Warming the mold seems like a paradox, but it is the secret to getting a perfect smooth shine when the chocolate hardens. With just a fixed ruler as a reference, creating large-scale tarps is no problem, no matter how massive the order. Animal leather fashion is in high demand globally. This is why these dangerous animals are widely raised in many places, driving a highly lucrative industry. Electricians often work dozens of meters up, so when using rope ladders, they leverage momentum to climb faster, saving both energy and time. Unlike a flat cut, pigtail finish involves twisting the head of the cigar into a pigtail. This tail creates a natural seal, perfectly preserving the moisture within the filler. Can you guess how much black sesame can be kneaded into this dough? These onions aren't being discarded, they're left in the ground for a few days. This process dries and toughens the skin, extending shelf life and preventing storage rot. It may look like a random flick of a fishing rod, but it's actually a nature-loving artist's clever message about the reality of river pollution. Instead of relying on unrealistic post-production, they use smoke to create creative in-camera effects for this TVC. Maximize a log's value by producing thin wood sheets. Next, these sheets will be pressed together to form sturdy plywood, a highly valuable and versatile material for furniture. As one of the world's most dangerous jobs, technicians working at heights are required to hold an international IRADA certification to legally practice. Can you carry as many plates as he can? Guess what your record is, and leave a comment below. With just sponges sewn onto a belt 40 centimeters apart, this clever worker created a simple yet effective system for cleaning greenhouse tarps. Their skill goes without saying, but having the courage to operate 2 cars simultaneously after an accident demands nerves of steel. Sunny side up without oil? Easier than you think. When the pan reaches the right temperature, the Leidenfrost effect kicks in. A thin vapor layer forms, levitating the egg and creating a natural non-stick surface. The pressure of a large potato load creates a safety hazard from swinging doors. That's why remote opening tools are implemented to minimize the risk of injury. This is a heavy-duty moving technique using soldier dolly straps that distribute the weight to the shoulders and legs, rather than concentrating pressure on the lower back. Both lightning fast and highly flexible, a skillful level that even automated ticket machines would admire. Before weaving, the warps are coated with rice starch using a coconut husk brush. This process smooths the threads and prevents fraying. Both celery leaves and roots are edible, but for better storage and display on supermarket shelves, they focus on the stalks, the most popular part for customers. The adhesive doesn't just bond the sole, it also acts as a waterproof barrier to keep water out of the shoe. Have you learned how to bundle these bulky dry branches tightly yet? Winter is the season for fresh palm sugar, and it's also the time when the famous Murray Moya of Bengal is prepared and eaten the most. Using water-fed poles is a safer way for cleaning windows at certain heights. Looking up from the ground, you'd think it's hard to find and clear every spotting dirt, but a pro can still nail it. Potters usually let their work dry more before they start carving, but that process can take several days. Heat exchanger aluminum fins are very thin and easily bent, blocking airflow and ruining the unit's ability to cool or dissipate heat. Button mushrooms discolor very quickly, so they should be boxed instead of using ordinary food wrap. Garlic sprouts can be a bit bitter, and that outer layer often spreads the bitterness, making the dish less enjoyable. Ebru is a traditional Turkish water painting art. When the colorful patterns are created on the water surface, a piece of paper is placed on the surface to soak up all the floating pigments. Can you guess what figure is taking shape on the wall? Banana leaves might look tough and brittle, but they're soft enough to be the perfect wrap to protect young plants from being crushed. Behind that spectacular water drift lies the harsh reality of making a living. This masterclass skill was forged by the waves, not in any classroom. His thumb isn't just for pushing the dough, it's actually a built-in ruler for perfectly even cuts. Want to cut fabric with total precision? The secret lies in these specialized fabric shears with offset handles, designed to keep the blades flush against the table while cutting. Gunny bags are tough and airy, perfect for long-term storage. However, because they're heavy and difficult to print branding on, corn is typically repacked into more professional PP or PE bags for the market. This tool is commonly known as a coconut harvesting pole. It's light enough for easy handling, but sturdy enough to hold a 15 to 25 kilogram bunch of coconuts without snapping. Strawberries intended for drying, jamming, or freezing are pulled immediately upon harvest. In California, the source of 80% of the world's almonds, farmers use rubber-tipped sticks to shake the trees, letting the ripe fruit drop right off the branches. Hope you found this video relaxing. Don't forget to subscribe to WowTech to catch more of our exciting videos.